So let's talk about debt for a minute. Is that stuff good or bad? I think most of us feel like debt is bad. And that's because the system has trained us to believe that. And in fact, the system has trained us to be consumers. For the past 100 years, the world we live in has been mostly consumer oriented. Goods and services that we don't necessarily need, but that we are just trained to buy because we have surplus cash. So what else are we going to do with it? And it's actually a trap. When we get into consumer debt, when we go on vacations we can't afford, or buy things we can't afford, or simply spend money that we don't need to spend, that's a trap. That gets us in debt. Instead, let's look at debt in the form of leverage. Leverage to buy assets. For example, a down payment to get into a house and let the bank finance the rest of that house. That can be leverage that allows you to get a bigger asset than you could otherwise pay for with your own money, that you have full control over, that allows you to have appreciation, maybe cash flows, and then eventually sell and sometimes have tax advantage treatment of that asset. Instead of paying ordinary income tax, you pay capital gain tax, which is a reduced rate for most people. So debt has its place. It can be a great tool to get you ahead, or if you're in the consumer mindset, it could be bad. So let's use it the other way. Let's get ahead if you're going to use leverage.